Welcome to Dimension Lens, where things are always a little out of focus. Oh, you're finally here. Come in, you must be freezing. Let me help you get some of that snow off. I hope the walk over here wasn't too bad. I can't believe you insisted on it. Isn't it like -5 degrees out right now? Oh, -8? Even better. I can't even see a foot out the window. It's a miracle you could see the sidewalk. You couldn't? How'd you get here then? Picked a direction and prayed? Yeah, that sounds like you. All right, I'll get off your case. You made it, and that's all that matters. You can leave your coat and boots by the door. I've got a fire going in the living room so you can warm up. Oh, your hands. They're... well, they're blue. You go sit over by the fire. I'll make you some hot chocolate. Please don't die while I'm gone. There you go. Careful, it's hot. Good? Good. I brought over some cookies, too. My famous chocolate chip. I ate like half of them already, but don't worry about it. There's still plenty for you. And we can make some more if we run out. Starting to warm up yet? Perfect. Well, while you finish that up then, I'll start explaining the job. See this box here? This is all the Christmas ornaments I have. One for every year of my life, plus a few extras. Since I've just moved out, I only have a little tree this year though, so you're gonna help me pick the best ones and place them on the tree for me. Yeah, like, I could do it myself, but it'll look better if you do it. You're the artist between us. Thank you. Glad to have your cooperation. All right, let's start digging in and see what we've got. Ooh, we've got a good one right away. The crystal dolphin. My parents didn't actually give me this one. I chose it myself when we were on vacation at the beach. We went out on one of those little boat tours that take you around for an hour or so and then bring you back. I remember that it was bitterly cold that day, and I had my hood pulled over my head, my little hands buried in the sleeves of my sweatshirt. But I still hung over the edge of the boat hoping that I'd see a dolphin. I'm pretty sure there were no dolphins in the lake, though. I was on the verge of throwing a tantrum until my parents brought me to the lakeside gift shop and I found this little guy. Look at how the curve of his tail and the rough cut of the crystal reflects the light, creates all those rainbows. Isn't it gorgeous? Yeah, I thought so too. And now he lives on my tree every year. Here, you can choose where he goes. It's a good place. He won't fall there. All right, what's next? I remember this one. The oven mitt. Glittery, too, so be careful about getting it too close to your clothes. This one. I was in elementary school when I got it, I think. The school was holding a bake sale, and I insisted that I had to make a whole batch of cookies by myself, without any help whatsoever, even with buying the ingredients. I walked all the way down to the grocery store with a list and all the money in my piggy bank, which was probably, about $1.27. Not even enough for the bag of flour. I spent like 3 hours trying to find everything and then lugged it all up to the cashier. But before I could even try to pay, the lady behind me in line told me she was trying to do good deeds and paid it all for me. I was so excited at the time, but looking back on it, I'm pretty sure my mom got one of her friends to go undercover and follow me around to make sure everything went okay. You'd be surprised how well the cookies turned out, though. Gotta say, I killed it. All right. Up next, we've got my little fairy. Look how cute she is. Her little daisy dress is just adorable. The detail on her curls, and look how delicate her fingers are, and the way the patterns in her wings swirl. She's a delight. There's not much of a story behind that one, honestly. I've had her almost my whole life. I just loved fairy stories when I was a kid, And she always makes the tree a little brighter. If you had a fairy ornament, which flower would you want her to be? I've always thought that a lily one would be pretty, but I love my little daisy too. Ooh, this one's from when I was a little older. You might actually remember this one. It's the chalkboard ornament from that year we won the math competition. Remember that? When was that? Like junior year of high school? I haven't done math in years. Could you imagine trying to do calculus right now? I think I'd get through like a decently difficult division problem, maybe. I think Miss Sorensen would be horribly disappointed in us now. But you remember all those afternoons we spent sitting in her classroom doing problems to prepare for the competition? And then the day of, you got so nervous that you nearly threw up in the bathroom, and I thought I was going to have to carry the whole competition on my shoulders alone. I was prepared to be the sole champion of... I know, I'm joking. You answered way more problems than I did. If you hadn't been there, we definitely would have lost. Want to hang that one up? Too many bad memories. Okay, your loss. Didn't know math was so offensive to you. Ooh, I've got one you'll want to hang up. The snowflake from our field trip in middle school. You remember, God, what was it? We went to some, palace or something? There was that huge archway with all the ivy winding around it, and the iron fence with all the swoops. We kept trying to aim the camera just so we could catch the rays of sunlight through the loops in the fence. You only remember the velvet carpet on the stairway and the huge Christmas tree in the hall? That's fair. I barely even remember the inside of the place. But I remember you and I found the gift shop, and there were these two twin snowflakes there. One with the blue ribbon and one with the red, and you insisted upon the red one because it matched your gloves. And I got the blue one so that we could tell them apart. You still have your red one, right? Good. If you didn't, I'd have to friend divorce you. You didn't happen to bring it with you, did you? We could hang them up side by side, wouldn't that be cute? Oh, I've got it. Hang that one up wherever you want and leave a space next to it. Next time you come to visit, bring it along and we'll let them hang out. They're probably missing each other by now. Okay. This one might be a skip. It's a bottle of maple syrup from when my family went to Canada when I was in 4th grade. No, come on. You only want it on there because it's silly. It's not even that exciting, and the glitter shed's even worse than the others. What? The green and red work well together? You could say that about any Christmas ornament. Those are the Christmas colors. Of course they work well. Well, yeah, none of the ones we've hung up are red yet, but... Alright, you win. We get to grace my tree with Canadian maple syrup. Okay, yeah, I can't lie, that does look good. You've really got an eye for that. But I'm hoping the next one is a little more my speed. Oh, I was hoping I would find this one. The schoolhouse. Yeah, I guess it's not all that exciting either, but this is the ornament that I got the very first year I started school. And you know I started young too, so it's been on my tree pretty much every year. I'm not letting you skip this one. Yes, I know it's also glittery. Yes, I know it sheds too. But look, it's also red, so by the same logic that we included the last one, this one should also be included, right? See? Doesn't that look nice? What? Dolphins and schoolhouses can totally coexist. They look great together. Well, it's not like the dolphin can be offended by learning math. He doesn't even know what math is. This one is just a great big box to him, and he'll never have to figure out what goes on inside, okay? He's much more of an English student anyway. He has the vibes of a refined gentleman. Alright. Anyway. Oh. No, it's nothing. It's just... This is this year's ornament. A house. It's kind of funny, because this isn't even a house, you know. I just moved into an apartment. Not like I own the place. But my parents are proud, still, and this is my momentous occasion for the year, so of course it's what my ornament is. You know, I'm glad you're here. I know I, called you out of nowhere and dragged you out here to help me look through a bunch of old memories, but I was just a little afraid to be alone this year, so I'm glad you made the time to come out and see me. You just wanted my cookies, huh? Well, I'll have to make you some more then. And if you need me to come over to your place to help you decorate, just let me know. I'll be there. As long as you make cookies and hot chocolate. And let me watch a movie on your couch. What? You have a better couch than me. It's totally fair. Fine. If that's what you want, we can get to the rest of the ornaments later. Climb up here. Let's choose something to watch.